you doing? I hope you're well. I'm Deanna and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my TBR for the Orilium Magical Readathon, which is hosted by G from the Book Roast. And this is by far one of my favorite readathons ever. I have been taking part in this readathon for like 6 years now. I love it. So in this, it's kind of like a D&D style readathon where you have a character and you are going to a magical school. And for the spring equinox, we are having to read some books to pass certain classes which we need to achieve our calling. So for me, I am picking the Wild Form Druid as my calling again this year. I think I've done this for like the last 3 years. My character, who I haven't fully fleshed out after all this time, but my character is working our way towards becoming a master in that. So I've got 1 more year before I hit the kind of master level, and then maybe I will pick a different career. But currently I really enjoy this. This is like a 2-part readathon. So the spring and autumn equinox. So spring, it's a little bit easier and I need to read 8 books, but in autumn I will read 10. So without further ado, let's get into the books. Now the first class I need to complete is animal studies, which the course focus is raccoon studies, and I need to steal a book from someone's TBR. So I'm going to go with Psycho Beast, which is the 3rd book in the Cruel Shifterverse by Jasmine Mass, and I am stealing this one from Hannah Blackwell. She's the reason I've started to read this series, and I haven't found a chance to continue on with this series in March. So this is book 3, which is book 3 in the 6-book series, so we're halfway through, but it's like the final book in Sadie's story, and then the next 3 follow a different character. Some wild stuff has happened here. This is a dark paranormal Amigaverse romance with a white choose. Sadie is the first female alpha, and the cliffhanger endings that have happened at the end of Psycho Fae was crazy. We have kind of like 3 different fantasy worlds, and we've moved to like the 3rd fantasy world, and some secrets have been released, and I am dying to continue on with that one. So yeah, we'll go with Psycho Beasts. I next need to complete the Art of Illusion, and the course focus is on distance manipulation. And for this one, we need to read a book you've already planned for this month. So I'm going to go with Sing Fox to Me because it's one of my buzzword picks for the month for the title challenge, I believe. And this is an Australian literary fiction by Sarah Kanek. I'm sorry, I probably said that wrong. And we're following twins who have had to move from Queensland to Tasmania after their mother has died. And we are kind of exploring their grief as they've been sent to their grandfather, who lives on a mountain, is kind of this like slightly crazy person who believes that his daughter was taken by Tasmanian tigers, which not possible when we're set in the 80s and Tasmanian tigers haven't existed for years. And one of the twins has Down syndrome, and it just says here, it's a story built from lost and stolen children, Tasmanian tigers, missing animals, Down syndrome, and parents who run away. It is a symphony of 3 howling male voices, each hoping to find the right pack and live comfortably in their own skin. So this has been on my TBR for ages, and I bought it like probably 9-10 years ago. So am excited to finally try this one out. The next class I need to complete is astronomy, and our class focus is Lightfall, and this one is color wheel. All right, let me pull up a color wheel and we'll see. Ooh, we have light blue. Okay, light blue. Light blue turned out to be way harder than I thought. And okay, yeah, I was looking at one option which I really do need to read because it's been on my TBR since February, but this one has more light blue. So I'm going to go with 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. Light blue here, and the entire back is light blue. This book is much beloved in the romance community, and it's really a shame that I haven't read this yet. My understanding is that it is a second chance romance, so it's following these 2 writers who fell in love within 7 days, and it's now been 15 years. And we've got Eva Mercy, who's a single mother and a best-selling erotic writer, and we have Shane Hall, who is an enigmatic award-winning novelist, and they meet at a literary event in New York. What no one knows is that 15 years earlier, teenage Eva and Shane spent 1 week together, madly in love, and while they may pretend to be strangers, they can't deny their chemistry. And I think this has like mental health representation here as well. It's a Black love romance by a Black author, and yeah, I really have been meaning to read Tia Williams. She's like become a rainy day author, so I just need to get to her, and I'm glad that the wheel has given me the chance to prioritize her. For my next class, I need to complete Conjuration, which the focus is locational summons, and this was a random country generator for an author. I already did this one because I knew it was going to take a while. The first country I picked was Russia. I'm going to pick up Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy, which definitely does feel like a heavy title for me to pick. I have been meaning to get into my classics, and actually one of my colleagues at work, she is a massive fan of this book. This might be her favorite book, and from what she said is that Anna is quite a dramatic, kind of a drama queen type person, and she gets married and ends up in the country, which is a bit dull, and it kind of follows her story. So this one I'll definitely be picking up on audio because I find with classics, audio can make it a bit more accessible, but I'm excited to try this book. And Lorena, this one is for you. Next book is Elemental Studies, which is Earth Fruits, so a book with a fruit on the cover. And for this one, I'm going with Dead of Spring by Colette Rhodes. You can't really see, but these are pomegranates. So if the Greek imagery on the front and the pomegranates doesn't give it away, this is a Hades and Persephone retelling. I love Colette Rhodes. I fell in love with her writing after reading the State of Grace series, and I loved the way she wove in Greek mythology into that series. So I'm excited to read a Hades and Persephone retelling from her. I don't think there's much more I need to say. This will also work for my Clear a Shelf challenge, which is also great. Next class I need to complete is Spells and Incantation, which is spell copy paste, and a word from your last book title. So the last book I finished was River of Roses and Swords by Anna Sin. So okay, so I'm going a little bit left field, but I'm going to pick Sword Song by Bernard Cornwell. This is the 4th book in his Last Kingdom series, which follows the Netflix series The Last Kingdom. So we're following Uhtred, who is a Saxon who is going to be Lord of Northumbria. In the very first book, he ends up being taken by Danes in a Viking raid and has kind of grown up with a very respected and very kind Viking master named Ragnar, and he kind of becomes an adopted son to Ragnar. And then we're now following Uhtred as he's growing up, kind of stuck in this Iron Age Britain, straddling the line between being Danish and being Saxon. And this is all kind of taking place in the era of Alfred the Great, when England is looking to potentially unite. So yeah, I'm going to go with this one. I keep saying I'm not going to continue with the TV series until I read the books, but I'm just going to try and do both. And I've recently watched the movie, the wrap up of the whole series. So yeah, really excited to get back into some more historical fiction. Some very left of field picks for me, but I'm excited to see how that goes. And for the next prompt, we're going to go with Restoration, which is Uncommon Antidotes is the course focus, and a book with a 4+ star average rating. And for this one, I'm going with Hunting Grounds by Patricia Briggs. I think this has like a 4.2 or a 4.1 average star rating on Goodreads. This is the 2nd book in her Alpha and Omega series, which starts with Cry Wolf, and I did read the first chapter in my try a chapter tag in October, and I really miss Patricia Briggs' writing and world, so I'm excited to catch back up with Anna and Charles and see what they are up to. And last challenge I need to complete is Shapeshifting, and the course focus is Miniature Dragon, and the reading prompt is Dragon in the title, cover, or story. And for this one, I'm going with Thea Harrison's Dragonbound, so dragon in the title, and there's also a dragon on the cover. And this is a series that's been recommended to me in conjunction or as something to read if you enjoy Nalini Singh's Psy Changeling series, which I do. That is my favorite series of all time. And so I'm very excited to try this one. It's the first book in the Elder Races series, which is a paranormal romance, and we have got dragon shifters. And that's really all I know. So I'm very excited to see if this series is for me. So there you go. That is my Magical Readathon TBR. We have a few wild cards thrown in there, but nonetheless very excited to give them a go. And if you'd like to see more content from me, please like and subscribe. I'll be attempting to post new videos every Sunday. Comment down below and let me know if you're taking part in the readathon, and let me know what calling you are working towards, or you can leave me a fox emoji for Sing Fox to me. Linked in the description box below will be all these books, links to all the readathon details, and my social media channels if you'd like to talk to me or follow me on any other corner of the internet. Anyway, that's all for me today, guys. I hope you're doing all kinds of well, and I will speak to you soon. See ya!